Are you guys having trouble doing well during the Infinite Warfare beta? Well, keep watching and I'll see if I can help you out. What's up guys, it's DJ. Infinite Warfare beta has been out for approximately 3 days and I've been no-lifing the hell out of it. Now, while my personal experience is nothing but on the positive side, some people are having trouble doing well at this game. So in this video today, I'm going to give you guys some general tips that'll hopefully improve your gameplay a little bit and make the game a little bit more enjoyable for you. So first things first, I'm the realist. I'm just kidding. That's not what's first. I'm stupid. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is I just want you to keep in mind this is a beta. Everything that's in this game is subject to change for the full release. So just keep in mind that the tips I'm going to be giving in this video are just from what we know in the beta so far. Alright, so first thing I want to talk about is people are complaining about the fact that time to kill seems really fast. So in other words, people are telling me, hey, you know what, I'll shoot at someone and it feels like it takes forever to kill them, but when they shoot me, I feel like I die within a split second. Now, I have an explanation for this and I want to back this game up. It's a beta. This is where they're testing out their fixes, they're testing out their servers, they're fine-tuning the game so that way it's optimized for release. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the game has gotten better throughout the beta. What I think happened was that they had their lag compensation set way too high. So what they're seeing, what you guys are seeing on your screen may be different than what you're seeing on someone else's screen, and it affected gameplay. But it looks like Infinity Ward toned that down in their game, and it looks like it's much better. Now, even though the lag compensation seems a lot better now than it was at the first release of the beta, this game still has a relatively fast time to kill. Now, the way to counter this is your play style. Now, coming from Black Ops 3, where that game, you know, generally compared to other Call of Duties has a slower time to kill, you come from a fast-paced environment where rushing isn't punished to an environment where rushing can be punished depending on how good the player is. So what my first tip is play it a little slower. Not so much to the point where you're camping behind cover each and every kill, but just be more aware of where enemies might be. And that's not to say that you can't do well rushing. In this gameplay, you see me rushing, but the difference is I'm pre-aiming a lot. I'm being very smart about where I think enemies are going to be. I'm using map awareness to my advantage to be ready for those possible gunfights that might happen in the upcoming future. So if you find yourself getting killed a lot and getting killed quickly, this probably means you have to slow down. Slow down your gameplay just a little bit, pre-aim a little more, and you'll notice that you'll get a lot more kills, your KD will rise, and you'll be less frustrated because you're getting killed a lot less. So another reason you may find yourself dying a lot is because UAVs are in the air constantly in the Infinite Warfare beta. They made it really easy this year to get UAVs, it only costs 400 score. And more often than not, once people know where you're at, they're going to pre-aim you, they're going to flank, they're going to try to get the jump on you. Now, for the next tip, my next tip is to run Ghost. It's a perk that is in slot number 1, and it completely removes you off the radar. Even to the point where if your butt is sitting in a corner, it'll completely remove you off the radar. You don't have to be moving like in the last COD. Now, I hope that they do nerf this in the full release, but if you're having issues in the beta right now, it is a really easy fix to helping you stay alive. And you'll also get a couple benefits off of it. You'll have the element of surprise. People won't expect you coming if the enemy do have a UAV in the air. And not only that, but people won't be flanking and attacking you or pre-aiming you because they see that oh so juicy red dot on their screen. Alrighty, I kind of don't want to give you guys this next tip because it's gonna hurt me a little bit. So you guys know I'm a sniper, but I'm actually gonna give you guys tips on how to counter snipers in this game. Snipers in this game are stronger than the snipers in Black Ops 3. It is blatantly obvious. Granted, I feel like sniping is still not as consistent as regular gunning. I feel like people still complain about the snipers quite a bit. So rather than have you guys complain about snipers, which they are strong, I'm going to give you guys a tip to help you avoid them and be able to pinpoint them. So with snipers, actually now when you're aiming down sights with the sniper, your scope will let off a beacon to your enemies. It's like a little star where that scope is, a little light that shines, almost like if a flashlight's pointed at you. And you can pinpoint a sniper this way. Now I'll show a little example right here on the screen. Boop. Okay. So once you pinpointed that, this is what your first reaction should be. Jump around like a crazy man. I can't tell you how many times it frustrates me when I'm quick scoping or sniping and someone suddenly jump shots me. It's almost guaranteed a miss. And with this game, if a sniper misses, they're guaranteed to be dead because the rechamber time of the sniper is so dang long. So if you can get them to miss that shot, you have the advantage and you have the jump on them. So stay mobile when you see a sniper, jump shot, don't be predictable, and you'll be just fine. Alright, so for this next part, I'm a little on the fence. I am actually curious to hear your guys' feedback in the comment section below. Let me know. But I feel like they toned down aim assist. I feel like this might change because after all, it is a beta. Maybe they still haven't really put the full extent of aim assist in yet. But for this beta, for this beta, they actually went ahead and it seems like there's a lower amount of aim assist. And you can actually use this to your advantage. And you can also counter it. I'm going to talk about both parts. First thing, if you have stock in your class, which is something I would suggest, even with SMGs, ARs, whatever you're using, and you manage to strafe a lot in your gunfights, most likely your enemy will miss more often than in, like, let's say a past Call of Duty game, because they'll have trouble keeping you on target or keeping you in their line of sight, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And for the second part is with stock, you can adjust your aim a little better. So rather than just aiming with your right thumbstick, you can also aim a little bit better with your left thumbstick. So that way you're not just jumping all over the screen with your sensitivity because of the lack of aim assist. So I got one last tip to give out in this video before we wrap this up. And it doesn't have to do with your gameplay too much. It can affect it. We're talking about weapon variants, okay? And in this game, you earn salvage relatively slow. I actually feel like the earn rate's pretty fair. I've been playing the game for about 3 days, and I'm almost at an epic variant that I want. I feel like that's pretty fair. So the tip is save your salvage, okay? In the beginning of the game, and this includes on release. This isn't just a beta tip. Save your salvage. Don't spend it right away, because what happens is you actually have to buy every single variant leading up to the variant you want before you can actually purchase that variant. So let's say for my example, I want a epic K-bar, okay, which is actually what I'm shooting for. You have to buy the common, then you have to buy the rare, then you have to buy the legendary, and then you can buy the epic. So you can't just buy the specific one you want then, like the way we previously thought you could. So save your salvage, try out all the weapons in the game, get a feel for them, and then when you find a weapon that you do prefer, you do like, then go ahead and spend that save salvage on that weapon you know you will like. Alright guys, that's all I got for you in this video today. There's only so much I can cram in before you guys start phasing out and not listening to what I say. So we're going to end it here. I got plenty more tips though. We'll save that for another video along the week. But hopefully these tips I give you so far will improve your game in the Infinite Warfare beta. And yeah, let me know if these tips helped you in the comments below. On Wednesday, Infinite Warfare quickscoping video. I hope you guys are excited for that. I got a lot to talk about that I think will help you guys tremendously. I'm excited. Infinite Warfare, here we go. I'm ready. New year, new content. I'm hyped for it. Until next time, guys, have a good one.